Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Vayna. I'm a real estate agent here in Seattle.
Today I'm clearing the air and debunking 6 myths about living in Seattle. Let's get into it. Number 1, it rains all the time. The city with annual rainfall lower than Houston or New York City, it does rain a lot here. What I would say though, after living here for 20 years, is that it's not that bad. I think the reason why people say it rains all the time here is because it'll rain for like 1 or 2 weeks straight and then the weather clears up. We do have a lot of rain. It's like 10 months out of the year, but I would say that for those couple week spurts of rain, it's really like drizzles and it's just very gray outside. It's not always pouring. So yes, it does rain a lot, but it's not like monsoon weather. Which brings me to myth number 2, no one in Seattle uses an umbrella. It's true. I would say it's like a thing here with natives. No one really uses an umbrella, and if you do, you're not from Seattle. I would say aside from outdoor activities, just going to work, going to the store, most Seattleites just wear a raincoat and they're good. Like when you're used to it raining all the time here, carrying an umbrella everywhere is just too much hassle. We have a hood, it's the same thing. I would definitely say that I'm of the population that has not used an umbrella since I was like 3 years old. Another fun fact, an umbrella store opened up here 10 or 15 years ago. No sales, they moved to New Orleans. So that's just kind of a fun one. If you use an umbrella here, you're not gonna stand out. No one's gonna say anything, but we just don't use them really. Myth number 3, this is a big one. It's the Seattle freeze. I'm not gonna lie, if you are from a southern state like Texas, Alabama, Georgia, or I've heard everyone is super friendly, and you come here, you're gonna be a little shocked. I have a lot of friends that used to live in the South, even the Midwest, and they came here and they would be like, people are cold. Like back where I'm from, everyone would smile and wave and say good morning and hello. And here it's a lot of awkward pass-bys in the grocery store, weird silences in the elevator, and cold shoulders on the street. Honestly, that does exist. Seattleites are not always super forward, but in general, I wouldn't say people are rude. We do have a huge tech culture. Nerds can't hang, but I think it might also depend on the neighborhood you live in, and no, not really. Seattle freeze is a thing. It's not as horrible as some might think, but my best advice would be if you're friendly, they'll probably be friendly back. I hope so. Seattle Leisure only ranked us the 17th rudest city, so I don't think we're that bad. Oh no, okay. Number 4. Oh, this one's a good one. Myth number 4, everyone's obsessed with the Seahawks. Yes. I happen to come from a very Tom Brady-centric family. I always like to tell the story. So my dad's a big fan of the Patriots. He wears Patriots gear everywhere, Tom Brady jersey. We went to church one time in downtown Seattle and they made the joke, oh, we can't let you in because you're wearing a Tom Brady jersey. Like at church. But yes, everyone loves the Seahawks here. It's huge. I'm not even a big football person either, but I do know that we love our Seahawks. Okay, myth number 5, this would be my area. Seattle is mad expensive to live in. I wouldn't say the cost of living is like New York City prices, but housing is pretty expensive. Right now, you can get a really nice townhouse in Seattle for around $600,000, like a 1 or 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and the newer conditioned single family homes start around $800,000. This is as of March 2021, so it's gonna rise. Appreciation in downtown Seattle is about 15%. So everyone who bought 20 years ago is super equity rich, and if you buy now, you will be equity rich in the future. Demand in Seattle is high not only to live in the city, but because it's a huge opportunity zone. Everyone knows that Seattle is only going up, so they're buying lots of investment property. Especially, we're seeing a lot of Californians, especially from San Francisco, coming up and buying investment property, vacation homes, or just moving here because it's just a little less expensive than California. The east side in Bellevue is also pretty pricey. It's kind of hard to get something under $1 million in Bellevue. But one of my favorite things about living here in Western Washington, you can get a house as low as $400,000 and still live within 20 minutes of Seattle. So it's not that bad of a commute. We do have bad traffic only during rush hour. Around noontime and afternoon, it's like totally clear, as long as there's no accidents, of course. But yeah, I live just south of Bellevue. It's kind of on the southeast side, I guess. And it only takes me like 15 minutes to get to the city. It's pretty awesome. I'm not about living downtown, but it is affordable. If you like a safer, quieter, nicer neighborhood, you can get that in Seattle. It's just gonna cost you a little bit more. So those are all the myths we're covering today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about moving to Seattle or living here, let me know in the comments, shoot me a DM. Let's connect. See you in the next video.